Hey boys, welcome back to some more Young Guns Career Mode, round 8 of Season 2 here, taking on the Broncos, who are in 15th spot. That's a little ridiculous. My team, the Broncos, struggling. I mean, I guess we've taken a couple of their players, Anthony Milford, Corey Oates, actually quite a few, also Tavita Pangai, Joe Offengawi, so they're going to have quite a young squad as well. They got Darren Nichols, Liam Sutcliffe. I don't know where Ben Hunt is. He might be on the bench. We'll have a look here. He isn't. Dan Sargison. that's really weird, dude. Dan Sargison, obviously, in real life, has been signed for the Titans from the Super League for next season. But in the game here, the Broncos have signed him, which is a very strange signing because obviously he's a Super League player. As a beautiful little offload there. I couldn't believe they called that forward, but yeah, the Broncos, I mean, I was surprised they're in 15th spot, but looking at the side, it's a garbage team. You know, it's not a bad forward pack, a couple of decent backs, but overall, terrible side. But Zelezniak here gets the first try there. Just good play, Jack Bird into the backfield. All he had to do, draw and pass. Greg Eden and Darius Boyd, bit of miscommunication. Both of them were just going for the man with the ball, and a pretty easy try. Anthony Milford, former Bronco himself, converts and makes it 6-0 pretty early in the game, and looking pretty comfortable, I would say. Another risky offload, but it worked out that time. Probably that one there actually looked maybe a touch forward, but you know, maybe a little bit of karma. I thought that first one was a little tough, but that one we got away with maybe. And a good play there, but unfortunately Dylan Napa, he sort of just got in the way. Like I like the idea. He sort of was going around for the wraparound, but I just wanted to pass it to another player. But right here, Adam Blair, you know, just talking shit about the Broncos team, and Adam Blair there stands up and just powers his way through the defense and scores the Broncos' first try. Corey Parker converts to make it 6-all. So, you know, the game's not going to be easy. They're definitely not the strongest side, but we still gotta put in some effort here because they got good players across the field. You know, Darius Boyd, one of the best players in the game. James Roberts, dangerous. It's right here. They call a knock on, and apparently from us, I thought, you know, I could have looked at the replay on that, but you know, the game's generally correct on those sorts of things. It's Tamalolo there through the gap. Probably should just kept running. We threw the pass unselfishly, but should just pin the ears back, gone for the try liners. David Clemmer here going for the try line himself. Brought down by a couple of Broncos. Couple of meters short as last tackle Jack Bird gets it onto Zelezniak. Pops it back on the inside. Unfortunately, Jack Reed is going to pick it up. Valentine Holmes is chasing, but in the game here, you know, in real life, obviously now Jack Reed unfortunately has had to retire, but in real life, Jack Reed 100% would have been caught by fucking Valentine Holmes. But in the game, Jack Reed's really quick. Valentine Holmes, he's quick, but he's not that quick in the game, which is unfortunate because Valentine Holmes he's a flyer in real life. So all of a sudden the Broncos here are up 10-0. They did miss the kick, and then Corey Parker, no, not Corey Parker, it looked like Parker, but Sutcliffe, the 5'8", just straight through. So we gotta do a bit of work to do, to get back into this game. We cannot afford to concede the first try in the second half. You know, 4-point deficit, not ideal, but definitely we can come back from it. But we are going to concede. Matt Gillette here, probably from another error from our team. He just broke through of one attempted tackle. Valentine Holmes tried to come across with the try saver, but just Matt Gillette, he had the momentum, had the power, just burst his way over the try line. So 16-6 all of a sudden. I pretty disappointed in the performance so far. Like I said, the Broncos side, we should be beating them here. They just don't have the star power that we, you know, our team. I've said it before. Our team overall is not the best side, and things aren't going our way. I've got to say, right there, Dylan Napa. I mean, how did we not score there? I threw the pass, and just the Broncos he just read it perfectly. He got in the way, just knocked it down. And on last tackle, I was trying to put in a little kick, but just the markers raced up a little too quickly. So we're in a lot of danger of going down here. Good ball there to Anthony Milford. He straightens up, but he's gonna get tackled there by who's that? Darius Boyd at the back. We get the penalty. I was just trying to play the ball quickly. I wasn't really going for the penalty, but we probably needed it. And Milford on the back of that is going to score. Finally get our second try here. We we needed to get into the hands of Milford. Honestly, just one of those times of the game where both teams are probably pretty tired. So just get it into Milford's arms and just try to make something happen. As he does convert, it was a pretty big kick. We needed to get that to potentially snatch the win late in this game. As we spread out to the left once again, Cameron Munster onto Trebojevic, taking on Darius Boyd. He beats him, but who is that? Adam Blair? Adam Blair with the huge try saver. And it's kind of... I was so mad again. This happened in another video I made. They stopped the play. We had all the momentum, but they stopped it as Mbai straight through here. Throws the pass. I should have held on to it, but that Adam Blair thing, he got injured, so it stopped the play, and it let the Broncos get back on side, potentially robbing us of the match winner. You know, we probably still squandered it, but the Broncos are going to beat us with a very understrength side. Pretty disappointing game, I've got to say. We probably should have beat them at the end, but the errors, dude, the errors were abysmal. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.